Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and today we're working with a couple of new stuff. This is a pretty fresh gold dollar that I just opened this morning, and yeah, I'm gonna set the bevel on this one and try to max it out. If it gets too long, might have to stop the video, but I'm gonna do my best and yeah, try to set the bevel on this one. Without tape at first. If I get a little too much spine wear, I might add the tape, but I'm gonna see as it goes and yeah, determine what to do. And as you can see, you can see a visible bevel on this razor, which is pretty uncommon with gold dollars. A little harder to see on this side, but yeah, there is a bevel. It's not set for sure because when I touch it through, it grabs a little bit, but this is not a set bevel, but it is a little sharper than what I usually get out of the factory. But yeah, this is a fresh gold $1.66. Gonna set the bevel with this new stone that I have. This is a Shapton 1K 1000. I usually use the Shapton 1.5K, but I wanted something a bit of a stronger or lower grit for stubborn razors like gold dollar, factory gold dollar. So I didn't want to use a diamond plate, Atoma plate, to set the bevel on this one. So decided to try out the 1K stone, see how that goes. This is brand new. I haven't used it before, and I checked it with the ruler. It was flat, but I'm just gonna lap it again using the Atoma 600 and go from there. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the lapping process that I do. Change the angle over here. This might get loud with the water and all that stuff. You guys could skip it if you want, but for people that want to see how I lap my stones, basically just put the Atoma 600 here, get the stone, kind of lap it underwater, and yeah, that's how I do it. So let me lap the Shapton 1K stone. The surface is very gritty, definitely more coarse than the 1.5K, obviously, but it's got this weird darkness on the side too. So yeah, but this is the orange medium Shapton 1K stone. Just gonna wet it, get some, I don't know if there's any gunk on the surface, get it off, wet the Atoma 600, and let's get it going. So basically I just rub it against the Atoma 600 until I think it's done. Best way to do it is probably check it with the ruler again, but since it was already flat from the start, all I'm doing is kind of dressing the surface to the 600 grit level, and just I'm gonna work with the new surface instead of what was sent from the factory. Just gonna wet the stone again, flip it. Wait, did I flip it correctly? I don't know, but just gonna keep going under running water. I think under running water, it's not as, you don't get of a strong flattening effect because there's like that little bit of lubrication from the water, but I just like doing it underwater like this. And then I do see some slurry coming out. Just gonna rotate it again, lap it. Now I'm going for a little longer duration because this is my first time used to the stone. Usually I will just do this for like 6 to 8 seconds and then store the stone away. But for now I just want to make sure the surface is good to go and it is flat. I think we're almost there. I'm just doing it by feel too. But I lap my stones pretty frequently, so make sure they're flat every time. All right, whew, getting a little sweaty off that. So the stone is lapped to 600 grit. Make sure all the slurry is gone. sure everything's gone off the 600, and I just lay it flat like that to let the water drain. Let's get back to honing now. All right, so we got this stone, Shapton 1K, and I lapped it, left some of the water on there, adjust it so that you guys can see better. Kind of hard to see the entirety of the stone, but I'm doing my best. All right, let's leave it there. All right, and I got this fresh gold dollar. Let's see here. All right, I'm just gonna palm strop it really quick. If there's any gunk on the blade, it is moved onto the palm of my hands. Gonna wash my palm. All right, so judging from this, for this gold dollar, I did relax the heel a bit. Basically, I got with the Dremel, you can kind of see the visible marking there, and tried to thin down the shoulder here because gold dollar shoulders are notorious for being thick. That could mess with the honing. It should be good, but if there's any problem, I will go into the Dremel again. But yeah, let's get on with the bevel setting. So far, it looks like I can just hone straight. I don't think I need to do rolling X strokes, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna do half strokes back and forth and see how this progresses. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, you guys have to hear that. Sometimes there's metal screeching, especially with these gold dollars. And I forgot how many counts I did. So I'm gonna flip it over. Ew. Yeah. Sorry. You guys might wanna skip the first, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of the bevel setting. And I'm keep on losing count of how many laps I'm doing. All right, we continue on here. Just doing 8 laps at a time. I'm gonna wash away the swarf on the stone. It's getting a little dirty. And you're gonna see a lot of swarf with gold dollars, for sure. They got a lot of metal to them. Rotate the stone over. And judging from there, can't tell much, but we'll continue on here. Ah. Okay, 10 laps. Yeah, there is some feedback on the shoulder side. Might have to relax the shoulder a bit more. Just going to continue on for now. I might just need to get rid of the metal. Oop, a little too much pressure there. Yeah, I'm feeling some roughness towards the toe when I'm doing this action. Kind of dragging the steel along, so I'm not gonna put too much steel or too much pressure, but I'm just gonna go at it with a medium pressure here. But I feel some roughness on the towards the toe. And I'm already getting a little bit of the undercut, so not a big undercut, but just a bit. Okay, let's go back and forth here. I'm getting pretty even undercut on going forward. Coming back, not as even. Getting some, not enough undercut towards the toe. But let's keep at it. Gonna rinse the blade, rinse the stone. I am seeing some spine wear on this. I'm seeing more even spine wear on this side. On this side, kind of even, but yeah, a little spotty here and there. Looking at the bevel, it's not looking so hot. I'm gonna keep at it, but I might need to add a tape on this one. But let's continue here. Sorry for the screeching noise. Yeah, still roughness towards the toe. So looking at it, can't tell right away, but the spine wear towards here is a little bit less. So that might be the reason. Yep. Just gonna do some X strokes, even out the bevel a bit. I am getting some pretty even undercut. It's not a massive undercut, but it is getting an even undercut throughout the edge, so that's a good sign. I'm going to continue on, some half strokes. And if you see some like weird bevel stuff going on towards the shoulder, that can mean there is some trouble with the shoulder, but so far it's looking okay. So the bevel is looking pretty even across. I am seeing some things going towards the edge on this bevel. There is slight dark spot towards the very edge. So that means that, or at least for me, the edge might not be touching the stone all the way. So that's when I use a tape sometimes to help it reach to the edge of the bevel. Similar thing happening on the other side. I see some like minor chips on the toe and the heel as well. So a lot to work on, but that's just what you get with the gold bevel, or I said a gold bevel, gold dollar. But it's okay. I am willing to work through it. You can get these for very cheap, and once you work through it, you can be have a good result at the end. And yeah, I'm getting a nice undercut, so that's a good sign for me. I don't think I need to do rolling X stroke with this one, which is a huge sigh of relief, because I don't know, I just don't like having to do the rolling X strokes if I can. I just like it flat, makes less variables to work with. I just want to hone straight and flat, make it all nice instead of trying to go through hoops and work with smiling blades and stuff. But yeah, this is just relaxing, going back and forth. A nice bit of feedback. Still some roughness towards the heel or towards the toe on this stroke, so I need to work on that. Just using medium pressure here. And getting a lot of swarf in the stone. Might relap it to get some of the swarf off. Or just rub along the stone. Yeah, it'll be fine. Get some of the water off here on the plastic cover. Where are we at? We're at 16 minutes. Okay. Doing okay. I'm gonna look at the bevel again here. I don't like using the loop. I know it's probably not a good idea, but I just like going off my eyes. I can usually tell what's going on. Still some chips towards the toe and the heel. I'm just looking at the very edge of the bevel though. Looking at the very edge of the bevel. Yeah, I think this one is gonna need tape. At least 1 to 2 layers of tape. Probably 1 would be fine, but I'm gonna make sure there is even spine wear, at least across the entire spine on both sides before I add the tape, so that I don't have any unequalness. Okay, I'm gonna work on this a little more. Screech is still there. Ugh, sorry. Should go away soon. It might be from the spine. But okay, I'm getting some roughness on both sides of the toe. So here too, and then over here, yeah. So I think the spine towards the toes are a little bit, what would you call it? Set a bit lower compared to the other sides, but it's okay. We're gonna work through it. Still getting even undercut, which is good, but I need the stone to touch the very edge of the bevel. So I will probably add tape to this one. I'm still trying to decide what to do with this one. If I want to send it out to another content creator, or if I should put it out for a giveaway. I'm leaning towards a giveaway because some of you guys have been watching through my honing and straight razor videos and appreciate it, following me through this journey. I know not everyone is a straight razor shaver, but maybe if you try one, you might be a little more inclined to explore, or you just want to try out one of my edges, whatever. But I think I will put this for a giveaway in the future. So right now I'm just going through basic back and forth strokes and X strokes. Just trying to establish that good bevel. And so far, actually it might be like encroaching towards the edge of the bevel. Okay, it's already at 20 minutes, so I don't want to go over too long, but bevel setting takes a long time. At least for me, I like to have it maxed out at the bevel before moving on. I'm gonna do a thumbnail test here. So I'm gonna run the blade over the thumbnail, see how it goes. Okay, I'm getting grabbing sensation from the what is it, toe, the heel, so that's good. A little smooth in the middle here. So some grabbing sensation, a little smoother in the middle. And I think that's where the edge is not going all the way in the bevel. Some roughness towards the toe. Yep, definite roughness towards the toe. So there is inconsistency throughout the entire edge. I'm going to need to work at it a bit more. Probably the faster way is to use the tape, but for now I'm just going to keep on working at it, see if I can go without the tape. But if I get to too much spine wear, then I will just go to the tape. Using about medium pressure, maybe a little more than medium. Sorry about the screeching noise. And the roughness is still there towards the toe, but it is getting less. Yeah. Oh, yeah, still there, but a little bit less compared to how it started. So that's a good sign. I can see improvements. The edge still pretty even undercut on both sides. Not, I don't know if you guys can see, but the water is climbing up to about a third of the blade. Not all the way though, so, but still that's a good sign for me. Yeah, still some roughness. So I'm gonna be working on this bevel set for quite a bit, probably 30-40 more minutes, and I'm gonna check again. If it's still not there, I'll be working on it about 30 minutes more, check again. Just go through the steps. It's not really important how long it takes, but as long as I'm making progress towards that maxed out bevel, I am okay with it. Sometimes I'll come back to it when it gets too long, but I'm okay spending longer period of time on the bevel set, because once I get this down, the rest of the stage is gonna be easy sailing. Yeah, still some roughness on the toe, but I am getting pretty good contact on the bevel and the stone, judging from the feedback that I get. And still a lot of swarf on the stone, as you can see. That blackness is the metal shavings, metal swarf on the stone. Alright, so see here, worked on it for a little over 20 minutes. Check the bevel again. Looking pretty even, but yep, there is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the edge towards here is still a little bit black. So it's not quite reaching the bevel all the way. On the other side, it's looking, there's a little bit of like lightness towards this side of the bevel. A little bit of blackness there. It's not reaching all the way. Still a bit of chip towards this side. So basically, I have to remove the chip, so keep on working on it, and add a piece of tape to raise the bevel angle so that it can reach all the way to the edge of the blade. So that is the plan for now, and I'm basically I'm just thinking out loud here and sharing with you guys my steps, my my thoughts as I go through this bevel. Even though I worked on it like 25 minutes by now, this is not ready to go. The bevel is not set. On the thumbnail, it feels rough in a couple spots. Visibly, I see the edge is not what do you call it? The edge of the bevel is still dark, so that means that the stone is not touching all the way to the edge, and I see some visible chips to my naked eyes here. So that's not good. So my plan now is to whatchamacallit. I see pretty towards the toe here in the spine. There is a bit of wear, but I don't think it's not that even. On the other side, it's pretty good. Over here, I would like to see a little more even wear. I guess you can kind of see it. Yeah, there is a bit of wear, but I like a little more. And then once I get to there, I'm gonna add a layer of tape, and then continue to hone until the chip is gone, and until I don't see any darkness towards the very end of the edge. And I'm gonna test it out with my thumb, make sure it grabs hard all the way through the edge. And then when I think it's good, I'm gonna cut my arm or leg hair, make sure it cuts easily without a lot of tugging. And once that's good, then my bevel is set. I'm ready to move on to the next stone. So it takes quite a bit for me to set the bevel, make sure to max out the bevel. The ultimate test for me is arm leg hair test. It's gotta cut easily, and I focus on a single strand of hair. Make sure I don't put any pressure into it. I just kind of put the blade close to the hair, and it just cuts it right off. So that's what I'm looking for. It's not there yet, but it's gonna take me a bit more. And I don't think the shoulder is a problem right now. I did relax it a bit, and I don't see any weirdness going on, so it should be fine. All right, so this is gonna wrap it up for my bevel set. If I were, and if you guys can see my palm, I just palm stropped it. You see the blackness? I don't know if you guys can see it, but over here, there's some blackness, black water. That's from the edge. So one thing I like about palm stropping is that it gets the swarf off onto the palms, and you can just wash your palms out. See some little bit of the blackness there. Yeah, so this is the kind of the beginning of my bevel set. I will work on it more. If I were to show you my entire bevel set, then it will take probably at least an hour, if not more, because sometimes I come back to it. So yeah, this is it. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys see anything, if you guys have any tips for me, advices, or how your honing journey has been in setting the bevel and what you think is important, all that good stuff, I'll be happy to see that in the comments and respond back to you. Thank you guys for watching. It's Tim Shade, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.